All right, so last thing we had to do. So we met a person. We don't have the pronouns, so I'm hesitant to say she or he. But we met a person named Margaret, and Margaret is a entertainer and is very charismatic, and I absolutely love Margaret. Margaret lost a zebra, a tiger, and a lion. We went and found the zebra, which turned out to be just a donkey that was painted as a zebra. But Margaret's calling us out on Arthur's tendency to be literal, which I love immensely. We got a $5 bounty. We're gonna go to Margaret because I want to find that tiger and lion. I've been looking forward to doing this ever since the last episode. So let me throw my hat on here. That'd be pretty great, Skog. I would love that too. All right. Let me make sure that the volume's good. I can't wait to see what the lion and tiger are either. It's going to be interesting. What if they're actually a lion and tiger? It would have been... It's funny that it was a zebra instead of a bear. This is our new horse, Gen A, by the way. For anybody who's wondering where Steve is stabled. We haven't lost him. And again, I'm going to need your help with audio just to make sure that my voice isn't getting drowned out. Feels pretty okay so far, but... Ooh, who's this feller?
Slow it up.
Howdy, partner.
Hey there, partner. You interested in a little friendly competition?
Oh, I most absolutely certainly am, sir.
You a shooting man? I've been looking for a challenge and I ain't found one yet.
All right. Now, I'm going to accept this for $5. Last time I did this for $5 and we had to double down, I shot the man. So we're going to hope that I don't do that again.
Oh. Why don't we find out?
Good. Whoever shoots them up bottles wins. Okay?
I need my repeater, though, brother.
All right. All right. Stand alongside me. As soon as you pull your weapon and aim, we let fly. Okay? Go. You see that?
Maybe you were just outgunned.
I ain't happy with that, not one bit. What do you say we raise the stakes a little?
Let me get my repeater, sir.
Come on, can make yourself some money.
I'd love to make me some money, but I absolutely have to have...
What's the harm, huh? Your wallet? Your pride?
No, sir. I'm willing to do it. You just got to give me a second. You got yourself a repeater. I got a handgun. All right, let's go. $10.
Well, I still owe you some, so come and get... What in the hell?
No! What the fuck?
Ah!
Well, friends, I bet you're wondering how I got myself into this mess. Oh, I'm aware that I pointed my gun at him, but I was trying to hold the freaking right mouse button so that he would give me my $10 or so that I could take him up on his $10. Then all of a sudden Arthur pulls his freaking gun on him. God damn it. Well. All right. I'm totally aware of why it happened. I just don't like that it happened. Dear Lord, as I watch this man float down the river, slave to the terrible decision that I did make today, I'd like to take my hat off and stand in this river and ask for your forgiveness. May this man rest in peace. May he be welcomed through your pearly gates. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh God! The Lord doth come in the form of an alligator. Are you fucking? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm like sweating. Oh my God! I can't. Oh my God! Oh my God! That was maybe the best moment in any game that we've ever played. Oh my God! I'm praying to the good Lord for that man. Holy shit! And a gator comes and pulled the man to hell. Holy shit. That was absolutely incredible. Oh. Oh my God. All right, we're going to just take my hat and we're calling a stream. That was good. Holy shit. I'm so glad I shot that guy just so we could have that moment. I cannot believe that that's something that's even possible. Oh, man. Ain't nobody saw nothing. Oh my God. I like want to watch it again. I can't believe that happened. Oh, what's in this box? Gref, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate that, friend. Holy shit, man. Oh, what a moment. That's a great tactic, though, man. If we ever got to hide a body, I'm chucking it in the river and letting the gators in the bayou get them, man. Holy cow, man. Oh, my God. I don't think we're ever going to top that. I really don't know that we're ever going to top that. The best part about that is that I had no idea that could happen. I had absolutely no idea that could happen. That reaction was 100% authentic. That is not what I was expecting to happen. I thought we were going to watch that guy just nicely drift away.
Easy there, girl.
Who's this guy in the boat? What's going on here, feller? You okay? We got more chaos? Oh. He seems alright. Oh my God.
Yep.
Somebody already clipped it in Discord? Awesome. Good. Holy shit. That's going on Twitter tomorrow, man. That's probably short enough to be a YouTube short as well. Holy shit, man. Okay. Alright, Margaret. Now, there is supposedly a tiger in these parts. All right. Let's get out the old binocs. Wait, who's this lady?
Yep.
Howdy, miss.
Don't do this
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay.
Oh, what an interesting bunch of people.
Outside of him.
I got it.
You set your best lion after your tiger. Okie dokie. All right, now a lion wouldn't be that hard to find, I do reckon.
We got the trail. These are paw prints.
Let me bring the wagon along.
You do that, man. Oh man. All right, chat. What animal you think this is going to be? If you know the answer, don't vote. If you've never played this game before, think this is going to be a dog?
Looks like blood to me. Shit.
Ferocious lion we got on our hands here. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What happened?
Oh, darn. Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy. Where's the
No.
rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
Can't be stripy. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
Jeez, Arthur, you could be a little more sensitive, buddy.
Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh God.
Well, behind that log, then.
Okay?
Arthur's got no tact, man. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay, so sometimes there's this thing that happens where if you don't have a personal connection to something that died or somebody that died, it's way easier to be a lot more callous and see that dog or that person as an object as opposed to as a person. For her, this is like a pet. This is a beloved member of the family. And for Arthur, this is just some dog dressed up like a lion. And Arthur doesn't take a second to say, is this dog the same for me as it is for this woman? And the answer to that is no. So I certainly appreciate the tactic here, right? He's like, all right, yeah, I'm going to use this as bait for the cougar. But like he could use a little more tact and be like, hey, I'm really sorry for your loss. I know this is going to hurt. I got an idea, but if you don't want to know what it is, I might recommend that you just kind of go over there for a second. Like he could use more tact. Like I'm not trying to rag on him for this, but like Jesus, Arthur, you're just like, yeah, hopefully it wants the other half of its dinner. Oh God. Let me just sling it over my shoulder and throw it in here for bait. Your beloved pooch that you've known for years. Oh my God!
What's up?
Jesus Christ!
I went out to find a tiger,
Cougar, you mean?
and I ended up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't nothing
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Oh,
Well, that's
I can
very
respect
wise
that.
of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Where?
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog.
Oh my God.
Just shut it.
Holy shit.
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
Oh my God. This would be so scary. Go, 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 Arthur. Go, Arthur. What are you waiting for? Go.
Sorry, girl.
Oh.
All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Oh, I gotta drive? Okie dokie.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all, if we was going this slow, we might not have lost those animals to begin with.
Wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right?
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field, he's the ace of spades. This is the kind of speed you're meant to take in a dust storm.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5 at least. Depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Oh, don't internalize the patriarchy, miss. That most certainly could be the case. Fortunately, you're just going to make less money. You're going to have to be extra good at it. You're going to have to deal with a bunch of men's bullshit in order for that to be the case. And even if you are the best, you may not even be recognized as the best because men don't really take too kindly to women doing things they reckon they want to do well better than they do. I'd say you may already be the best woman animal handler that there is, but because of the patriarchy and all that misogyny that hangs out in all these groups that you roll around in, you most likely may never be recognized as that until much later on in history. And by history, I mean the future. It certainly is a shame state of affairs in the world right now, being in a non-dominant group like a fine lady like yourself is. But I reckon you stay talented, you stay driven, you understand the dynamics that are at play. Men like me can hold those men accountable and hopefully help you along. So I'm going to give you all the credit for getting this tiger back instead of saying that it was me, because it certainly was you that had the plan. I just helped you execute it. Navigating the Patriarchy 101.
We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
Now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
Oh, you would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me.
You know, I will say this, that, you know, I know that I was kind of, you know, like I was saying what I would hope that Arthur would say there, but this is the power of the patriarchy, basically. Like, this is the power of dominance and marginalization. That this woman is, I think, probably being realistic, but is also carrying around an internalized patriarchy with her, which is what happens. Like, true dominance is getting marginalized groups to also carry those dominant narratives and dominant dynamics. And so this woman not having a sense of faith in her ability to be the best, and her kind of deferring to this idea that Mr. Margaret's always going to be a better woman than she is at this kind of thing, she is very likely simultaneously being held down by the patriarchy of this time, but also may not be as confident to push herself into moments where she could go above it, or she could hold it accountable, or she could rally people around her, because of the fact that it's so deeply shoved into her that she'll never make anything of herself. So it's kind of sad in a way that this woman is so, like, passionate about wanting to be an animal wrangler and be a part of this, and also just doesn't have the systemic and institutional support to really fully realize that. So it would in some ways be helpful if Arthur was to say something to Mr. Margaret when they come through, right? Like, it makes a big difference for Mr. Margaret to hear a man say, hey, she's pretty damn good, than just to hear women say that. But it's you know, so it's like, it's kind of a silly example here, but it's true. I mean, this happens to so many folks. I mean, it's to the point where this woman is seeing that the best woman at the thing that she's passionate about is a man. We don't have any indication to suggest that Mr. Margaret is trans and that Mr. Margaret's like a woman. If Mr. Margaret is indeed a woman, then that's different. But we don't have that indication, and by her calling him Mr. Margaret, my sense is that that's not the case. That this is like basically the gender version of blackface. You know, like back in the day when black folks were in movies, it was white people with blackface on. They didn't give black people opportunities, right? So, like, imagine that, right? Like, you can't even see your own identity represented by people that share that identity. You're seeing people in the dominant group characterize it, take that on. That's what this woman is subject to right now. And that's going to further instill this idea that, like, no matter how hard you work, it doesn't even matter, because a man can hijack your identity as a woman. And he's got all the institutional power and support by being a man that he's leveraging in this moment to take this away from you, which makes Mr. Margaret kind of not great in this scenario. I don't know that this is conscious to any of them, but that'll make you feel like shit. So I really do hope this lady gets successful. Hey, Chief. Also, as we finish this drive out, I just want to say thank you for being here, chat. I appreciate y'all immensely. Those of you that have become members or done super chats, thank you so much for your financial support of the stream. If you're watching the VOD, please make sure that you like the video, that you subscribe, that you turn alerts on. Also, leave a comment if you like what I'm doing. I love reading comments. But thank you all for being here and supporting what I do. It means the world to me. And if you have an opportunity to share my stuff with anybody, that makes a huge difference.
Couldn't miss him if you wanted to.
Mr. Margaret! Mr. Margaret!
Now, I'll be interested to see the dynamic between the two of them.
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
Y'all catch that little comment about Daddy being right? As a hypothesis, I would venture a guess that Mr. Margaret's gregariousness and very obvious overcompensation for a sense of insecurity about his place in the world and about what he has to offer and about the quality of the work is in no small part due to the internalized object he has of his father, who is probably very disapproving of him. I think he's given us some indication to that even when we first met him. Well, this is what happens. People carry internalized objects of their caregivers and the people that were important to them in their formative relationships. And you will find that if they don't separate their own convictions from the convictions of those internalized objects, they will carry a sense of indebtedness to those folks and may make decisions in their life that are not in their best interest as a way to try to resolve that inner tension with that idealized figure that's in your mind. And so we see this in Mr. Margaret in the way that he is compensating and is presenting himself. And I'm not trying to attribute this all to like daddy issues per se, but having this internalized object of a father that you've never had the approval of and are seeking the approval of, he's never going to get it because he hasn't conceptualized what that would mean because he probably hasn't actually gotten it from his father. And so if this rings true for you, you have to be very careful to recognize that the approval of people that you had formative relationships with, especially if it's never going to actually come to you because that person sucks or that person just can't bring themselves to do it, that's not your problem. That's not for you to resolve for them. And it's important to separate yourself from that so that you can see what your values and convictions are in spite of that, so that you're living your life, not a life that's in reference to what you're carrying from when you were younger. What's up, Sanity? Yes, I am. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. Let's see. All right, so Margaret said the lion was spotted in Emerald Ranch. I say we make our way over there. But I say we maybe set up camp and do that in the morning. I don't really want to do this at night, especially because we're chasing a cat. Night, Diligent. Backseating's telling me what to do, Gamer Beast. Sometimes when people stream, there's a tendency for people in chat to tell the streamer what to do or to try to help without the streamer specifically asking for help. So I just ask that people not tell me what to do. Just be around for the ride. I find it more annoying than I find it helpful. By the way, that goes for, if you're watching the VOD, that goes for comments as well. Please don't backseat or spoil stuff in the comments. That drives me nuts, too. All right, let's go find ourselves a lion, chat. Got a $2.50 bounty in New Hanover. Man, I got to get myself to a bounty guy and just pay that all off.
Easy now.
I moderate the comments, Ellie. You don't have to worry about that. Search Emerald Branch for the lion.
Find yourself another patch of nowhere. Huh? Hold your side. I am holding it. Hold yours.
What's going on here, fellas?
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
Dog?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside.
I know you're scared, fellas. Go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah, boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
This is terrifying.
Boy. Let's go home.
Now, I do wish that they would have been considerate and told me if this is actually a lion or if we are dealing with a dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. We gotta have our gun at the ready here. Oh, these are big paws. How do I get up there?
Look what you've done! Look what you've done!
What?
Bitch. I'll take care of this.
Oh my god? Holy shit, this would be terrifying. Here, Mr. Lion. I'll bet it's in one of these. He meant money, DL. That's the kind of grateful he's talking about, getting paid for the work that he's doing. I'll bet. Oh, he's got to be in here. Yeah, he dragged the body over. Oh, lordy. All right. I ain't taking no chances. Actually, we probably need a shotgun.
Sweet mother.
Oh my God!
Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
Oh shit! Whoa. I thought I had to turn and run, although that probably was stupid.
He got it! He shot the thing! Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner.
What?
Whoever owned that beast got some answering to do.
I never seen one of those before, and I hope I don't again.
Amen to that.
Well, folks. I guess we're just gonna leave this dead lion here? Jeez. Dude, what a shitty move to not tell me that it's real. That's infinitely more terrifying. Wow. Margaret, you got some splaining to do.
What lovely weather.
Love all these people are just like totally fine now.
Hey, mister.
Is that your blood or someone else?
Oh. Well, thank God he didn't kill Jenna. Come on, Jenna. Let's go back to Margaret. Not very kind of him. Yeah, I have no idea how we were supposed to capture that. Like, how are you? Yeah, guys, just get the lion and just pet it and be nice to it, and it'll come with you. These people are reckless, man. Like, I can respect the charisma, but I don't know that I respect that they're putting people in danger like this. Like, if you have a real lion, you better secure the shit out of what you have.
Yeah.
Now, I'll bet you, and I don't know that we're going to get this interaction, but based on what we've heard from Mr. Margaret, I bet incompetence is probably something that's really sensitive for Mr. Margaret. May, in fact, be the thing that his dad was hardest on him for. Maybe even instilled that just chronic sense of incompetence, even in times where he is competent. So now that there is an actual instance of incompetence, one of the things that we're going to have to be careful about is maybe Mr. Margaret is going to get really defensive. Like, we're essentially going to turn into his father when we come back here and say, what the hell was that? And it's important for Arthur to depersonalize that, because that's going to make it so that he can actually interact with Mr. Margaret a little bit more effectively. But it also is one of those things where we need Mr. Margaret to take accountability, and his sensitivity to incompetence and desire for us to not hold him accountable to that is not going to be an okay response. Like, we do have to hold his feet to the fire for the fact that he made a terrible decision. Like, his fear of incompetence leading to incompetence is not an excuse for incompetence. I don't know that that's the interaction we're going to have, but that's immediately what's in my head as we go back to approach him. Maybe Margaret was hoping we'd die so he wouldn't have to pay us? Well, who knows? That would be pretty wild.
You're all right, girl. You're all right, girl.
What are you doing? Come on. They did call it a lion the whole time. It's true. But we also saw a dog dressed as a lion. And so all of a sudden, like, now we're told to actually go after a lion. Last thing I thought is that we'd actually be going after a lion. I should have had those guys that were guarding the barn door describe it to me. Because I'm sure those fellas have seen a dog before to have known that that was not a dog. They tried to warn me.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, it's a snake. Dude, that lion could have gone ham on everybody there. I mean, that was legitimately reckless.
There, girl.
What's going on, Jenny? Why are you fighting me? Is it because you just saw a lion? I get it. All right, you all got some explaining to do.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Margaret, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
knew.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
All in good time, my dear.
I wonder if we're ever going to see them again. I mean, I have no idea whether that's real. I mean, I'm inclined to think that anything Mr. Margaret adds pizzazz to through his salesmanship is probably not as valuable. He undersells the things that are super important and he oversells the things that aren't. Like, I could have used that charisma and that gregariousness when he was talking about the lion. Not when he's talking about the emerald. But hey, maybe I can find a buyer for it. Get me some money. I can tell you one thing. I need me a bath, and I need my horse to be taken care of. Holy hell. Yeah, I mean, the value is what somebody will pay for it. It's a really good point. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. But all right, let's go to this stable. Let's get Jen A cleaned up a little bit.
Get up. Yep.
Jeez, man. What a saga. That was quite eventful. This has been a hell of an episode so far. Holy hell. What's going on here? Another gunslinger to duel with? Howdy, fellas.
Someone showed up. What you looking at? March along.
I reckon you Lemoyne Raiders ain't too kind to folks around this town. It was maybe a little hasty on my behalf to shoot you like that, but couldn't risk you shooting me first. Is what he said about what would Daddy think before he gave you the emerald have anything to do with what you said about him earlier? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Mr. Margaret is living in reference to his father. Right, like that has become incredibly apparent because his mentioning of his father multiple times in the times we've known him suggests that his dad lives in his head. So he's constantly, everything Mr. Margaret is doing is seeking his father's approval. So his father, he's asking himself, would my father approve of this? He's running through a checklist anytime he makes a decision. Would my father approve of this? The problem with that is that his internalized object of his father probably is the answer is no matter what he does. So, or if he says yes, he would, he has to deal with the fact that there's tension between what he wishes his father would approve him for and what he would actually approve him for. There's really no winning there. Like constantly living in reference to somebody else who really hasn't given you much to work with is a pretty miserable way to live. Which is why generally we want to get people engaged with their own sense of autonomy and differentiation so that you're not carrying around all these internal people that you're trying to approve and get in the favor of when, like, you know, if it's at the expense of your own well-being and your own presence and what it is that you're doing, I would argue that it's not worth it. I see that cause more stress for people than it does help.
Whoa.
All right, let's get Gen A cleaned up.
Howdy. Can I help you with your horse? We've got room in the stable if you need it. Good enough.
Get some carrots.
And again.
There we go. There we go. She's looking better now. Good night, Mona. All right, we got Gen A cleaned up and happy. Let's go get this bounty. This guy's wanted dead or... Oh, no, he's wanted in Saint Denis. I don't want to go to Saint Denis yet. Let's go... All right, let's go collect this, and then let's go see what Mike has got for us. We'll go back to Strawberry. Got a little ride ahead of us. I think it's interesting that the bounty lines run along the river. I don't know that I understand why that is, but... Boy, what an eventful evening. Howdy, sir.
Hi there, mister.
I like that you can say hi to people. All right, it is a long ride, but we get to enjoy the fine countryside. Let Jen A get some. I could certainly use a bath too. I wonder if there's a bathhouse in Strawberry. It'd be real nice if there was. I guess I could have taken a train. Could have gone to Rhodes and taken a train to Strawberry, but we'll get Jen A some exercise. What's up, Ben? Good to see you.
Oh, hey, you there. Think you can help a lady out?
What's the matter, miss?
Horse up and died on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Come on up, miss. Where are we going?
You know Emerald Ranch? Mind taking me there?
Oh. All right, we're taking a train to Strawberry.
Glad I ran into you. Huh. I raised that horse, you know. Raised it since it was just a foal.
Losing a horse is hard. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that horse did right by me. Better than my husband, truth be told. That fool. Always complaining, but does he do something about it? Man barely lifts his hand to wave the flies away. Aside from to lift a drink, of course. Marriage, for me, has been nothing but trouble. But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal, smart, brave. Didn't take no guff, not from no one. Had one of them mountain boys pull a gun on me once. I was riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me. Well, he gets wheezing on and I must have made some sort of noise because the next thing I know, Biscuit had nipped his ear clean off. Kicked his hide, too, as he was hollering away. Didn't think a man could run so fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, had a good laugh on that one. I tell the husband, what does he do?
Nothing.
Gone over there, honey, he says. Gee, thanks.
So, you live at Emerald Ranch then?
For the time being. I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens. If I waited any longer for my husband to put food on the table, I'd have died of starvation. I'll be moving on soon, though. Emerald Ranch, well, it's a strange place.
How so?
The owner's a mean bastard. Strange, too. Delights in bullying folk. There's a daughter, but she never leaves the house. You can see her in the windows sometimes. When I asked about her, everybody told me to leave it alone. Found an old saloon there, all shut down now, but I went in to have a look, and there's bullet holes, old blood stains. Something definitely happened there, but I couldn't figure it. Just an uncomfortable feeling to the place. We ain't hardly going nowhere at this speed. Oh, we're getting close now.
Man, I feel badly for this lady that she's got such a crappy marriage.
Here we go. This is great.
Nice to meet you,
This was
miss.
kind of you, mister. Please, take this as my way of thanking you.
Silver emblem
Appreciate
ring.
it.
Yep, you betcha,
What a
miss.
lousy day.
Yes, indeed. Now. Is there a train station here? It does not appear that there is. So this is gonna be... oh wait, Emerald Station. There we go. All right. And it's up the road a ways.
Yeah.
Pay off my bounties too. That's gonna be helpful. Howdy, mister.
Welcome. How do you do?
I'd like to pay off my bounty.
Every penny.
All right, and I'd like a train ticket to Strawberry, please. Can I not go to Strawberry? What? Guess we gotta go to Riggs Station? What's up, Ica?
Farewell on your travels.
Guess we can't go to Strawberry. I love that Jenna just runs alongside the train. Alrighty. Did I pick the right station? I did. Nice. Howdy, miss.
Ma'am.
How do you do?
Hello, ma'am.
How do you do?
Train's here, folks. Everyone head over. Have your tickets ready, please.
Okay.
Alright, Jenna. Let's go. Nice and easy. Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what Mike has got for us. We haven't been to Strawberry since we killed literally everybody in the town. So this will indeed be interesting.
Hey, partner.
Yeah, well, Skog, you know, you pay $5 and then you're fine. You shoot up an entire town, pay a little bit of money. Money's king, baby. Money's more valuable than human lives. One of the harsh, cold realities you learn as an adult. And plays itself out in this game. You pay us, doesn't matter. Okie dokie. Let's see if there's a new newspaper. I'd be interested to read it. Howdy, partner. Nope, no new newspaper? Okay. Oh, there is a hotel, though, so I could get cleaned up. Let me go get cleaned up.
You got a problem here or what?
No, sir. Real estate got real cheap in Strawberry after everybody suddenly wasn't around to own a home, so I guess these are probably folks that wandered into the town to take advantage of free real estate. So I suppose these are some financially savvy folk that we're now in the town with, if I had to guess.
Come on in. Just arrived?
Howdy, sir. I'd like a bath.
I need a bath. That's okay. Can you organize?
All right. Head on over when you're ready.
Pretty ballsy having the bath up top, man.
Would you like help in here?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Thanks.
All All right, suit yourself, darling.
The expanded graveyard lowered property value. Yes, exactly. There we go. All right. Well, let's get the right leg scrubbed up. Perfect. All right. Get out of here. Nah.
Got some good clean rooms if you're interested.
Nope, not interested. I got business to take care of, sir, but thank you for the bath.
Thank you for your help.
All right. Let's take a the old
Okay there?
Mister?
the jail still ain't looking so great on account of me blowing it up. I reckon the sheriff's probably not going to be too fond of me being here, so let's just go to Micah. Come on, Jenny. What's up, Confused? You do those side missions with the animals already, the zebra and so on? I did. We just did them today. We did the zebra at the end of last stream, and we did the other ones right before this. Or like right at the beginning. All right, let's get this bounty knocked out before we talk to Micah. Search for Winston Holmes. Oh, Mr. Holmes. Probably put my gun away. I wouldn't want to raise suspicion. I'm just a random stranger just walking through this here area. Can't say I'm expecting to run into anybody up over here. Oh, what have we here? Are you Mr. Winston Holmes? All right, chat, here we go. Nothing too spontaneous. Mr. Winston Holmes? Why don't you wake your ass up? Actually, let me see if you got anything good in the camp while you sleep. Take a look at what your horse got. No? Can't? No can do? Okay. Mr. Winston Holmes.
Win Holmes.
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him. You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German? Look, I got it for you. It's just, I don't got it yet. It's up in them hills.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat. The pelt to more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine.
That's a fair proposition.
Move.
Well, need our horses? It's, quite a trip.
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that guy. That's the first guy that we've gone after his money, and he's just kind of owned up to it. He's been like, look, man, you're not going to get your money from me. I'm out of work. I did my best. Here's what I can offer. I've done the hard work. Let's go. Because we're not entirely in the right either. We are loan sharking it. We are giving loans to people who we know can't pay it back because they're super vulnerable and they're out of resources. So we're super shitty too. So this guy being willing to kind of own up to his end of it and say, hey, but I got something that'll work out. I think it's on Arthur here to say, all right, fine, we'll make that work. Like, I think that gives us a chance to feel a little bit better about the fact that we loan sharked this guy. So, not a bad proposition here.
Yep. All right, drive, boy. Let's get where we're going. Drive.
Okay, follow me.
Yes, sir. I'm following.
Drive.
I'm driving.
Jesus, Arthur.
Come out here, make me chase all over this goddamn mountain.
Hey, you knew it was a risk.
I didn't know nothing. Your name is all I knew.
Well, the German-speaking fella then, Mr. Strauss, he knew my work situation was precarious, that this whole thing was a risky venture.
Wait, risky? Am I at risk now? Are you threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't. No, certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
I respect this guy. Jay, what's up, man?
Up the stream.
Thank you so much for the $3. Yes, we can, Ellie. He ain't wrong. Strauss knows what he's doing.
How about this, then? I guarantee repayment. Because I'm going to get that money out of you. I got to squeeze you like a lemon. It's coming out.
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay? We're onto it now.
You know what this journey for the Cougar needs? Especially since Jay's here? This journey needs a dauntless snack. We got a long road ahead of us here. We got ourselves a cougar that is mighty strong. We're going to need our stomachs full and our minds fresh. One of the best ways you can do that is to pick yourself up some dauntless snacks. The most delicious beef snack you ever did eat. Most delicious meat snack in the wild, wild west. If you put !! dauntless in chat, you go to that website, you use promo code YouMatter, dauntless.com. You get yourself 10% off of these delicious meat sticks, and you support the stream in the process. They're the best meat sticks you ever had. This is how you get it done. Appreciate you being here, Jay.
The cash is in that cougar, mister. Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers, the cash is in that cougar.
It better be, or I'll turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
Up here, we ain't too far now. What I know about cats, this one's rare as hen's teeth. I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Big thing about cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story, Mr. Holmes. Just your damn money.
This guy's really smart. This guy is really smart. Because you know what he's doing? He's humanizing himself. He is talking about things that Arthur can connect with as a fellow human, which creates empathy. Empathy, or de-objectification of this man, is going to make Arthur less likely to shoot him. Because what Arthur's saying is you are just an object through which money is owed. This man on this trip talks about his past, talks about his formative relationships, is calm and steady in the way that he does that, and it elicits that. And so we see Arthur kind of push against that because Arthur can feel it happening. It creates some dissonance for Arthur here. This is a man who is a man. This isn't just some random object that took money from me. He's very smart to do this and to take advantage of this. Very smart. Because Arthur's going to be all bravado against it, but Arthur can't help but connect with it. Empathy is there. Arthur's not a sociopath. Great way to handle this.
Drive.
Wish I had a coat to put on. Thank you, Jay. That's what you're supposed to do in a hostage situation. Yep.
We should leave the horses.
Oh, baby. What the hell? How long you been scoping this out, feller? All right. And your horse just takes a shit right here so that the cougar can smell it. Okie dokie. Oh, boy.
Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now.
Oh, boy.
Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark.
All right. So if I'm Arthur, I am fully prepared for this man to turn around with his gun draw and aim it right at me and shoot me in this cave. Fully prepared. This guy, and I would, if I'm Arthur, I would tell him. Be like, hey, brother, I want to believe you. I absolutely want to believe that there is a cougar in here. But you need to know that we just met. I don't rightly trust you. So you make any sudden movements, I'm going to open fire and loot your body. And if that cougar's in here, I'll shoot the cougar too, and I'll go take that pelt. But on the off chance you're lying, at least I'm going to loot your ass. Don't make me leave your carcass here in this cave. I want to give this guy a heads up that I am on high alert. It also establishes some power control. But, like, this just feels like he's taking me into a cave so he can turn around, shoot me, and get away scot-free. Got to be smart here. Mr. Winton Holmes, I'm on to you. This is dangerous as shit.
You hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton.
You bet? Oh, Loyal Ren, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it. Jesus!
I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't converge down a ways. And look out for her.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Where's my lantern? I don't know that do I have a lantern? Oh, there it is. All right. Ah.
Holmes? Winton Holmes? around with me, boy.
Oh, I hate this. Oh.
Down here. An old one.
Oh! Why can't I hook that to myself and then keep my gun out, man? This is a little intense. Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes, I'm gonna need you to respond.
Another body.
Dude, I'm so waiting for this guy to... yeah, I mean, absolutely, Ika. I'm like, this is absolutely the perfect place for this guy to shoot me. There's no way that I'm the only guy that he's led down here who got his ass kicked. There we go. Okie dokie. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Cats like to sneak up behind too, so... dude, this is... yikes. Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Damn, dead deader. Penniless idiot.
Shit. Oh my God!
Shit.
Jesus Christ! I probably need to use Deadeye, huh? That's, I don't think I have much of a choice there. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Holmes? Winton Holmes? She got him. Crap. Damn, dead deader. Show yourself.
What? How do I do this?
Hellcat. It's Wyatt. That'll be rare.
Okie dokie. Well, he only had 89 cents on him, so. Oh my god. How do I get out of here? Alright. Well, we got the job done.
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming.
Alright. We'll sell that at the butcher's place. See if we got anything in here. God, is all horses doing this game shit? Jesus. Alright. Yo, Mr. Phil, thank you for the $2. Appreciate that immensely. You think it's possible that Winton didn't expect to make the trip back and figured Arthur would get his pay either way by bringing him to the cat? So a suicide mission? I don't know. I have a hard time thinking that would be the case. I mean, at that point, like, I don't know why you would do that. That doesn't make any sense. I don't think Arthur's going to kill him, right? Like, you might make his life miserable, but Arthur, at the end of the day, needs his money. I mean, it's certainly possible. He's not alive anymore for us to be able to ask him, but I don't know that that's the direction I would go. Poor Winton.
Yep.
Feller got his ass kicked. So I started blasting. Yes, indeed, Mr. Phil. Thank you again for the $2. We're an airline that had... Woo! What do you mean, D? I'm not sure I follow. This isn't Mass Effect 2. No suicide missions here.
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town?
I got myself a white cougar pelt cert.
Thanks, partner.
How do I get this off? I just talk to you? $38, not bad. Jesus, that guy's just covered in blood. Holy hell. Alright. Good enough. $38 ain't bad. Special meals for passengers. I've never heard of that.
Hey, partner.
Line up, strawberry.
They actually put horses in mocap suits for this game. I believe it. The horse animations are amazing. All right, now let's see what Micah's got. All right, Micah. Micah Bell. I will be very curious to see what he's got for us. Because he's still kind of outside the group. I wonder if the longer he's outside the group, the more he's not in favor of the group anymore. I know it's a little bit of his MO to stay outside the group, but... Alright.
So...
Whoa! Ooh! That was a little bit too close for comfort there. Micah, where are you, brother? There you are.
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, do you?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
Oh, plan like the Blackwater ferry job, or like you going off scouting and ending up in jail?
Dutch said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny tree.
I don't even know what that means.
I thought you was a tough boy. Not one of those gentlemen trying to protect his riding clothes.
I just know whenever things get real, you turn yellow, lose your head.
Yellow?
Sure seems that way.
So I guess you won't be riding with me to rob the banking coach comes about this time in the Strawberry. I heard one of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me?
Good view of the trail.
So Mike is a pain in the ass. But it seems like there is some respect for Micah because obviously Arthur perceives him as somebody who gets things done. I mean, I'm surprised Arthur's this quick to jump on with him. I know he can't stand him.
What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said, the end.
I mean, how many men, guns, riders?
Nothing serious. You'll be fine.
I heard the bank's been hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular. That's a good lead in my book.
Damn O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got a hold of most of Big Valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late. Like that move you pulled in Strawberry. Making me kill half the town, just for your precious guns.
Precious they are. You need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
Looser? I've seen you come full undone more than once now, and you only been running with us a few months.
Are we gonna rob this coach, or bicker about it? What's done is done.
Guess we're robbing it.
Then let's do it.
Boy, I could go both ways on this, but I am not a huge proponent of the whole what's done is done, we can't change it, so what's the purpose in talking about it anymore? There is truth to that. I think ruminating too long on the past can be problematic because it prevents you from being, present in the moment with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that there's not accountability here. And we have seen Micah lose his shit multiple times where he has absolutely become reckless and unpredictable. And that does not bode well for us if we're in danger. So past behavior of a certain person does in some ways predict future behavior of that same person until that person shows that they are going to do things differently. So I admire that Arthur is a little bit skeptical here with Micah, because I think we have good reason to be. And Micah would do well to respect and appreciate that skepticism. I actually think that would go a long way to having a bit of repair with Arthur. To say, yeah, you're right, I have become undone. I have been reckless. This whole like, oh, it's fine, what's done is done, blah, 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 that doesn't do anything to build confidence. It's Micah's attempt to save face, but it does nothing for our relationship with him. So self-reflection and ownership of one's patterned behavior can go a long way when trying to show a person that you are now doing things differently. Micah telling Arthur to lighten up is basically going to be heard as, be more dangerous, Arthur. Arthur's like, I gotta be the straight man when you're around because you're just a loose cannon. So I don't like the what's done is done excuse here. There is utility to that. The past cannot be changed. But when we're talking about future interactions with the same person, we have every right to be skeptical when there's a pattern instead of just a one-off instance. We've seen him lose his shit at least twice.
This is the spot. Hold up on this ridge.
All right, Micah.
They should be here in a little bit. Hold tight.
Which way will they be coming in?
Should be from over there. We need to hit them fast before they get into town.
Just don't lose your head this time.
Of course, tough guy. They should be here any minute. Look, there they are. Right on time. Get covered up. Come on! Ride!
Oh, baby, here we go. Let's go, Gen 8. Attack the guards and stop the stagecoach. Oh, shit. Love that Micah announces this is a... Go, Gen 8. Let's go. I need the one with the scope. Oh my God, come on. Jesus, man. I don't know what it is. Sometimes these horses just do not do what you want them to do. Like, Gen A has been totally fine, and then all of a sudden you get to where you're shooting, and she is just like, nope, not happy. Like, come on, speed your ass up, girl. Let's go.
This is a robbery! Stop that coach right now! Not again, you son of a bitches. Gun him down.
It's payday, fellas!
Oh, what a shot.
You and me, Morgan! I got you, sons of bitches!
Whoa.
Stop using my name!
Get up. I'll drive. No need to keep your face covered now. It's just you and me, sweetheart.
Poor guys just trying to do their job. Yeah, I'm getting on.
Next time I'll leave you in the dust.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
You don't mean... Yeah! Hey, look! Come on, boy! Here. Fine new rifle, too. Here you go, Arthur. From me to you. That's more your style than mine.
I already have one.
What did I tell you? Like licking butter off a knife.
Something like that. You don't want to just break it open here and be done with it?
Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing.
All right, then.
Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take, new wagon to boot. Dutch can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
I ain't sure I trust this new act of yours one bit.
Listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I got no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me.
Now, hold up there.
Dutch knows I'm a feller that gets things done, same as you.
Gets things done. You'd be wearing a California collar now if I hadn't broken you out of jail.
And I have expressed my gratitude.
Shit! Now we're being robbed! Get across the river!
Holy shit!
What the hell? Come on, Arthur, get out of there! You dumb bastards!
Who the hell?
Damn! You okay? I think so. Just keep your head down. That's it. I can see that.
Oh, let's go.
That'll show 'em.
Why is it every job I do with you ends in a pile of dead bodies?
Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
Let's strip this coach then. It clearly ain't going nowhere now. You know, we should really pick up a lock breaker one of these days. Save ourselves some bullets.
Yeah, because saving bullets is such a concern of yours.
Hey, give me a hand with this, will you?
Yeah, sure thing, Micah.
Let's take what we can and get the hell out of here. That lock should shoot off easy enough. I'll give you the honors. On account of, well, this little mess. That should do it.
Come on, let's see if all this was worth it.
All I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls,
and a lockbox. I'd say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that. What's the cut here?
It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun!
Big shadow, tiny tree is I think is probably an attempt by Dutch to minimize the impact that Arthur has on everybody in the group because of the fact that Dutch sees Arthur as a threat to his leadership. Because what that saying actually means is Arthur's influence and your perceived, the way you perceive him as having a big presence and being super important ain't actually the reality. You see a big shadow, you see big influence, but he's a tiny man who doesn't actually have much stake in this. He's not as important as you think he is. And I think Dutch has to plant that seed in people of the group because of what we've talked about throughout this playthrough, that Arthur is a man who gets things done. He is a person who's a man of his word. He's a lot more humble than Dutch. And people trust him. And Dutch needs to minimize that as much as he possibly can, and he's got a really great way with words to be able to do that. So Micah hearing that and sharing that with Arthur, I think is recognition that Micah is smart enough to know that that's a ploy by Dutch and not an actual reality. And Arthur, I think, doesn't want to entertain what that actually means, because if he does that, then again, that's more tension between him and Dutch internally. And I don't think Arthur can bring himself to do that, or wants to bring himself to do that right now, because it's probably very vulnerable to do and very dissonant for him to do. But that's what that expression means. He looks bigger than he is. Dutch needs people to believe that. A ton of money in here. Let's go loot some of these bodies. What's up, llama? What? Oh, no. All right, we got what we could. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we're okay. What? It's not showing drop frames on my end at all, Ellie, so... Where's an alligator where you need it? I don't know. We got our alligator moment tonight. That's for sure. Good night, DL. I don't think Dead O'Driscoll's is something anybody's really going to complain much about. Same with us. Like, I think people would have the same reaction to seeing a bunch of dead Vanderlins than as they would seeing a bunch of dead O'Driscolls. I mean, we're just basically a menace to society at this point, so... Alright. Don't mind if I do. Holy shit! Confused man in Rome. Thank you so much for the $89. Are you kidding me, man? Or 89. I don't know what DKK is, but thank you very much for however much money that is. I don't know much about people, but I'm a pretty good judge of character. I think Mike is a good man. We'll find out. Again, I don't like to categorize people into good or bad. I like to say everybody's complex. Thank you so much, Confused. I really appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Don't mind all these dead bodies, sir. Danish krona. Cool. Well, thank you. I don't know conversion rates off the top of my head, but...
Hi. Hey there, partner.
You just passing through here, eh?
This is turning into one of them days.
Oh, he's got a deer on the back. All right. Well, don't mind me. I was just hunting humans.
Come on, girl.
All right, we got lots of money. I reckon we probably should get our asses back to camp. Ooh, we got a quest for Lenny. Strawberry ain't much a place I want to go. Although we're probably, what, are we pretty close to Riggs Station? Where are we at? We are. All right, let's go to Riggs Station. Take a train to Rhodes. Indeed, Shelbs. Yo, chat, I can't stop thinking about that moment earlier with the alligator. As that might be my favorite thing that's ever happened in stream history at this point. That was the most ridiculous timing. What's going on up here, fellas? Oh. Dude. Jesus.
Será el último. Damn good shooting, señor. Thank God for you, mister.
Oh no! Dude, the amount of times I...
Good luck with it.
Qué alivio.
Oof. Did you get Arthur's tent upgrade? Yes, I did. I upgraded the entire camp. Or cougar pelt. Where are you, Jen A? Come here. Man, I got my ass kicked by that thing. Don't you worry, Lemonade. I got it.
That should do us.
All right. Oh, but now... you know what? I reckon we take the long ride. We'll enjoy the countryside again. It'll be a good opportunity to chat with y'all. You don't want to trick the station there is actually fast travel. The game never bothers to tell you it exists. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't really like fast travel that much if I can help it because it kind of breaks my immersion. I really like the idea of like taking trains and stuff. It makes it feel a lot more immersive to me. But I am definitely going to use this again as an opportunity to say, chat, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you all very much. And again, if you watch the VODs, thanks for making it this far. I do want to mention that there are memberships. If you recently canceled your subscription on Twitch and you want to support the stream financially, memberships are a great way to do that. They get you access to some emotes, although you can get the emotes for free through 7TV. But it really is just mostly a way to support the stream financially, make sure that I can keep things running nice and smooth. You can also tip, which I appreciate, and then super chats for those of you that are here live. I will never put this stream behind a paywall, but I do want to thank those of you that do throw a few bucks my way. And if you're watching the VOD and you do that, and I'm not live to say thank you, I want to use this as an opportunity to say thank you very much for doing that. But it's wonderful to have you all here. Make sure you follow me on social media. Links in the description. We just celebrated 1 million likes on TikTok. It's pretty neat. So you can get all the little tidbits of the little illustrations by following me there. She needs some food.
That's it.
There you go. There we go. Yeah, we gotta follow the road.
Yeah.
Got ourselves a cougar for Pearson. Got ourselves a pelt to sell. We're in fine form tonight. I do like it. Oh, yeah. Watching this playthrough makes me want to pick the game up again. I've been getting that a lot. Fine form except for the incident. Hey, man, that incident led to some of the best content we've ever had here, so I'll take it. Holy shit, confused what? You know what? Now you're going to get more tips in the form of Danish currency just because you deserve it for everything you do. My God. Confused, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous of you, friend. It really is. I cannot thank you enough. Holy shit. You are ridiculously generous. What's up, Zeph? 69 US dollars. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. You're so kind. $69. Yes, indeed. Also, I do declare that if y'all ever do throw any money by way of super chat, I will indeed read it in this accent. I will read the teleprompter, as long as it's not something offensive, which I don't see any of y'all ever doing. This game is gorgeous. Oh my God. And the fact that it's running at 100 frames per second right now is nuts. Alrighty, now we're gonna go ahead and park the horse. What's up, Sean? Alright, let's go.
Nothing going on out here, Arthur?
Good.
Hey, send one of them girls down when you get a chance, would you?
Shut up.
You gonna do the accent if somebody uses super chat? Yes, indeed. That's the rules. I will read it in that accent anytime you send something via super chat while we're playing Red Dead. It's only fair. Let's pat the horse down. Here you go. Maybe. You're a good horse. See, I like horses in this game. I don't like horses in real life. All right, let's get this cougar over to Pearson. Ooh, Charles wants to go out again?
You boys are my family now.
Ooh. I really wish I'd have been more privy to that conversation.
Hey, what's wrong, Bill? You look kind of confused, like somebody just asked you where the sun goes at night.
Not the best quality, I'm afraid.
I trust all's well.
Nothing.
Don't even ask.
One day at a time.
Very good. We were getting low. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
And you make me feel like a little Mexican peasant who's got to be scared of the big American soldier.
Now you want to start something, buddy?
Why are you always so angry, Bill?
You shut up. Shut up.
I mean, life is good as well as bad, but you seem like you ordered eggs, but you got chicken shit, you know?
I ain't never eaten chicken shit in all my life. Now, who the hell's been saying that?
Nobody. No one.
And I ain't always mad. Okay?
Okay, hey, whatever you say, buddy. Just cheer up, okay? Otherwise, I have to kill you myself.
Everybody needs a little more Cowboy Mick in their life, so here you go. Thank you, Confused. Jeez, man. I really appreciate it.
Red's not your best color, Morgan. Why don't you deal with that blood?
You know what, Bill? That's a good point, sir. Let's rinse off in the lake and hope to God there ain't no gators in here. By the way, do you want me to call you Confused or do you want me to call you Rome? Which one do you prefer? I keep calling you Confused, but picked up the game on Steam before I forgot about the sale. I'm waiting for a brand new monitor to arrive Tuesday, so it'll be perfect. Oh man, awesome. That's a good point, sir. Plays poker. Well, you know, the poker's enticing. I am enticed. Y'all know that I love me some poker. Let me donate some money here. Make sure I pull my weight.
If it ain't Sheriff Morgan.
You spoken a Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
You're lucky he made me come for you. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Okay.
Confused is fine? Alright, you got it. And, yeah, that Emoto stay. Alright, let's contribute. Actually, let's check the ledger before we contribute. I want to see who else is contributing. No! God damn it. Brian. Look at the ledger. Who's been donating? Sadie. Trelawney. Charles. Karen. Lenny. I still ain't seeing any Dutch. Real disappointing. And Micah is very much chaotic energy, that is for sure. There we go. Let's go. Let's contribute some more. Yeah, you can wait. I got things to do. I don't know. I do think, though, that Micah's... If I want to have my place in this group, I do think it was important for me to go after him, though. You know? Like, I don't think it's a good idea for me to just leave Micah hanging. Because I do think that, at the end of the day, the camp does need to have me there as a foil to Dutch. So even though I may not like Micah, I'm not going to let my personal vendetta against him, you know? Hey, what's up, Slane? Good to see you. I'm glad you found me over here, too. Y'all, if you haven't already, take a second to hit the like button on the stream. Yee! And I can't stress this enough. Haw! Claire, thank you so much for the 19.99. This here's funny because it's the weed number. Thank you for the 420, Claire. Y'all are very kind. Thank you so much for the super chats. All right. All right, lots of items. Let's buy some stuff now. I'd say, yeah, we probably could up the medicine.
All of you, get to work.
It's very true, and like you said with Sean, if we leave him, kind of puts a seed of doubt in others' minds about whether or not Arthur would go out and get them. Yep.
So get to work, all of you. We can do well and fine here for a while. They will not think we came this way. So get to work. We still need money. Lots of money. Get to work.
We are, Dutch. Yeah, like, look at this stock. We're kicking ass. Dutch is sitting here. Some real firepower. Is that, well... Oh, no. I should have bought, Boy, a boat does seem like it would be useful, but... Buy a horse station, a place to retrieve horses from stables, or recall your main horse to camp. Yeah, I'm inclined to buy that. All right, good enough. $450 for a boat. Had a lot of personal cash.
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been provided for.
That we have, Reverend.
Have a fine time, sir.
Angels, bright lights, that sort of thing.
You know, I once was engaged to a man, long time ago. He died. He was the best man I ever knew. And I believe he's in heaven.
I never knew that.
Excuse me, please.
Wow. So Grimshaw lost somebody very important to her. It's nice to see some vulnerable conversations instead of fighting. But I think we get a little bit of insight into Miss Grimshaw by how she just handled that when she started to get emotional. We haven't seen many relationships so far in this game or in this camp that are good facilitators of like emotional expression. We see emotional expression among the men in terms of them being just like bombastic and reactive, but we don't really see the softer emotion in camp. And I think there's probably two reasons for that. The big one being that is seen as a liability, that's weight that we can't carry. And I think the other reason is because I don't know that people even know how to respond to it effectively. But Grimshaw just gets emotional there, and she says, "Excuse me," and walks away, I think is a way to preserve this idea that she is strong and bold and can hang in there and isn't some, emotional woman. Like, in a lot of ways, I think her moving away from there is actually indicative of the men of the group and just kind of the overall vibe and the role that she's tried to take on. And I think she probably equates vulnerability with a loss of power. When in reality, most people perceive people who take ownership of their emotions and are confident in their emotional expression as powerful. So it's always fascinating to me how people try really hard to stay away from emotional expression when in reality that often makes you look a lot weaker than just taking pure ownership of it. I do not understand Dutch's thinking, but what I do understand is money. Money! Thank you, General, for the $6.90. Nice. Do you think the internalization of that is something that could push the fighting? Do people argue with others when they're really fighting with themselves? Oh, yes, Shelbs. Oh, my God, yes. A lot of times people will fight with people to avoid their inner dialogue, or they will project their inner perceptions and ideas onto other people and then fight with them through that other person. When you start looking at psychodynamic theories, one of the things that you actually will see and how you can analyze people's behavior is that they will, instead of, there's this process called splitting, where we split things into black and white, often good or bad. Let's take anxiety as an example. A person might learn from formative relationships that anxiety is something that's bad if you have it and good if you don't. What can happen is when that person starts to experience anxiety on their own, they see it as intolerable to have internally because it's bad to have it. So what they'll do is they will project that onto others and sling it into other people so that they can interact with the anxiety by proxy instead of internally. So what they also do is simultaneously save face, where I'm good because I'm not anxious, you're bad because you have it, and I'm resolving anxiety through you. If I perceive you as anxious and I can sort of bring that down in you, then I'm bringing it down in myself. Excessive reassurance seeking can be a manifestation of this if we kind of combine it with behaviorism. But people have to be very careful to do that, because it's okay for Grimshaw to be sad in this instance. Right? Like when she gets empathy for that, she splits it off. I got to walk away from it. I'm walking away from you because I can't tolerate the fact that I'm sad right now. I can't get there. It's a very powerful way of understanding how humans interact around things. Now, do we know that that's a law? Like, is that an absolute fact? No, not necessarily. But it's a great theory, and you can see it in practice a lot. And yes, we have done that before, Ethan. Would moving camp stir a lot of that up for people in the camp, hence why so many different pairings of people were fighting about things? It can, sure. Hard to know for sure, but yeah, moving and transitions are generally not good for groups unless they are very well equipped with coping mechanisms in their systems. But we've just learned a little bit about Mary Beth here, too, that Mary Beth is somebody that Grimshaw can open up to, or at the very least has the ability to get folks to open up through listening and being empathic.
My lady.
Hi, Arthur.
How old are you now? 21, 22?
You don't ask a lady that.
All right. Sorry, don't mind me.
All right.
Good boundaries. All right.
Hi, Pearson.
Okay, Mr. Morgan.
Need any supplies?
Always. You can never have too much.
All right. See what I can do.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look at the journal. Because Micah's back, so I gotta believe. All right, we read that. All right, we read that. Okay. Deputy Sheriff, finally, we have achieved a state of true insanity. For the first time in my life, I'm a deputized lawman. We went off with some moronic dupe deputy working for the alcohol-drenched Sheriff Gray pursuing some moonshiners. Dutch is convinced this will somehow lead to riches beyond compare. Seems the one powerful local family, the Grays, ex-Scots, is warring one with another. Proud English family, the Braithwaites. Like some long-running dispute from a border country. Apparently, there's gold or women or something at the root of this, and if it's gold, we want it. Either way, we are so deep in the swamp and so entirely lost ourselves, I hope it will take the Pinkertons and their lot a long while to find us. We shall see. In the meantime, a new career path in law seems to await. Seems like amongst our other perils, a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders won't take too kindly to outsiders or anyone who ain't living in the distant past. Black Belle, what a woman. If she was younger and I was in the market for a woman to go killing with, what a pair we could have made. He told me old boy Calloway was a poseur and a liar. Big surprise.
Uncle.
Met a fella called Miss Margaret, an animal trainer and showman or showwoman, mistress of danger. Quite a character. Wants me to find some missing animals. All right, that's it. All right, let's go feed the horses. Think about what we wanted. I'm going to put it on the poll, chat. I'm throwing it on the poll, chat. You tell me what you want to do. Do you want some poker? Or you want me to go hunting with Charles? I got time to do one. Nothing about a lion, apparently. Yeah, I can't believe Arthur didn't write about that. Make sure you vote, chat. Your vote matters. Not me forgetting I made coffee like 2 hours ago because I've been too invested in stream. Oops. Alright. Got me a good reputation around these parts.
How are you, Mr. Morgan?
Called in on a debtor.
Well done. In the box.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, boy, this ain't much. That's all right, Rick. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 4,000. I appreciate it very much. No matter how big or small. All right. Looks like we got Charles it is. All right. Thank you for the votes, chat.
What you preparing for?
The greatest of gifts.
An unguarded stagecoach.
No, you simple-minded fool. Bison.
Bison?
Bison. From which you can get anything. There's some over on the plains, I believe. I saw a couple a long way off.
Oh. You look.
You want to come with me? I'll show you how we hunt one.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. This is really nitpicky. I'm going to own that up front. But this is a word to the wise. When you make a statement about your experience of something and say that you want something in the presence of another person, that can be intense. And so many of us have learned to ask a question like Charles just did. So when Charles says, do you want to come with me? Charles is probably saying, I'd like you to come with me. If you are a person that tends to ask questions instead of making statements because you're worried that making statements is too much for a person, that it's going to obligate them to go with you because you said something, You really ought to reconsider that. When you ask a person that question, when it really means a statement, if Charles says, "You want to go with me?" and Arthur says no, Charles is going to read that as a confrontation to the statement as opposed to looking at it as Arthur just straight up not wanting to go. It would be the same as if Charles had said, "Hey, I'd like you to go with me," and then Arthur goes, "Nah." But that's okay if Arthur says that. Say what you need to say. "I'd like you to come with me. Hey, I've been thinking about doing this. It'd be really cool if you joined me. If you're up for joining me, I would love it if you came with me." That's a lot different than just, "You want to come with?" It puts people on the spot when you're veiling a statement with a question like that in a way that you don't want to put people on the spot. We all do it, but
mount up then. Let's go.
allow people to say no to the statement or to respond to the statement instead of asking that question.
You know, it was before my time, of course, but my mother used to tell me stories of how her tribe moved with the bison. They lived almost as one. The bison went, my people went. And they were the center of all life. We couldn't survive without them. They provided us with everything. Food, clothing, shelter, tools. There was a lot of respect.
Huh. I don't remember much of my childhood, but I think my people, well, we pretty much moved with the whiskey.
Well, my father did that too.
Man, such an amazing amount of respect, too, that I would imagine. I mean, I know that, there's a lot of cultures. I know Native Americans, in particular, one of the things is, like, there's a huge amount of respect for nature and the animals that provide the things that allow us to sustain our lives. And I think that's really cool. Like, this isn't really a tidbit so much as it's just me saying something personal. Like, I actually have Native American in me. And I don't know much about it. We haven't figured out. I don't think we know exactly which tribe, but we know that I have it. But one of the things that's always been cool to me is where they're, and not even just Native Americans, like certain cultures where they really take a second to think about the amount of respect they should have for the things that provide what they need. I think so many of us just kind of take for granted all of that stuff. You know, like these are living animals that provide food and shelter, tools, and all of that stuff. Like, it's super cool to have that kind of symbiotic relationship with nature, and the fact that they take a second to be present with that and respect it, I just think is super badass. So, I don't know.
Where are we headed?
I just love that Charles is talking about this.
Okay.
So his father was an alcoholic.
Noise and chaos recently. Would you mind if we just rode and enjoyed the silence for once? I need to clear my mind.
Sure, fine by me.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God, I love that. Hey man, shit's been chaotic. I like that you're here. Can we just stay silent while we ride? I think that's awesome. So many people feel pressure to fill the space with noise because we think noise equals connection, and that's not always true. Silence can actually have more connective tissue than talking can. And Charles asking permission for that and saying, "Hey, this is something I really like, and here's why, and would you mind following me on that?" Oh, I just think that's wonderful. I really love that he's willing to just make space for that. And so now we get to ride silently with him and just enjoy the fact that, like, me and him are going to the same place and we don't need to fill that space, and our physical proximity to each other is all we need. If you ever want that kind of space and silence in your dyadic relationships at any point, do exactly what Charles just did. Say that. Awesome. Sometimes it's relieving for people because they're like, "Oh yeah, I'd like that too."
Not far now. Let's cut up this way.
That was so nice. I enjoyed that. But like, feel that, right? Like, I feel just like a nice sense of connection to Charles because we can do this. That there's just no pressure for us to have to engage like some of these other guys. It's really neat.
Over there. You see them all? Incredible, aren't they?
Oh, wow.
Only killed one of them. I'll keep them ringed in and you see if you can bring one down. Okay? Clean as you can.
Okay.
I love it. I freaking love it, man. Just the respect. Great.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm trying to study it.
Well done. All right. Skin and butcher it. Take the horns, too. It can all be used.
They're such cool animals, man.
Good job. Stow that on your horse and mount up. I wanna go check something out.
Perfect bison pelt. Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Man, it's a shame we can't, like, take more of it.
Where are we going?
I thought I saw some scavenger birds over here. Just wanted to see what attracted them.
Oh, shit.
No. Look. Bison. Shot and left for dead, it looks like.
Why would someone do that?
I don't know. But I see tracks heading in this direction. I say we follow them.
All right. Lead the way. Been dead a couple of days at least.
Let's go, Charles. Let's get these assholes.
God damn it! Could it have been an animal?
No, they've been shot. I just don't know why anybody would just leave them here to rot like that.
Charles, your distress is my distress, brother. I do reckon we'll get him, Charles.
Look, another dead bison to our left there. Come on.
Am I gonna feel...
Left for dead again. But this one looks fresher.
There's a camp there. I'm gonna take a look.
find anything, Arthur?
Dogs have... Haven't gone cold yet. Maybe half a day since they left.
Bison's been dead about the same amount of time.
So what do you want to do?
They could still be in the area. Let's get up higher, see if we spot anything.
Christ alive!
This way. We should have a good view from up here.
After you, buddy.
Okay. You see anything?
I see some smoke to the east. Maybe another camp. It's worth a look.
All right. Let's go. Bastards. Just killing for fun.
You think we can talk?
I don't kill for fun. I kill when I need to.
I mean, Arthur does make a good point. We've killed a lot of humans. Yeah, Charles' horse is awesome. I think that's badass too, yeah. Come on. Let's go.
Look, more dead bison. It has to be them.
Dude.
Come on.
What? Man, even I feel terrible. What are y'all assholes doing? You better have damn good reason. Howdy, fellers.
Did you fools shoot those bison?
What's your problem?
I said, did you fools shoot those bison?
Calm down, you black or red bastard, whatever the fuck you are.
Did you shoot them?
Yes, we did. We shot them bison. We'll shoot you too if you don't get.
What business is it of yours? What?
It's that business of mine!
Good God, you're crazy! I got a family. A family. Don't shoot me.
Stand back, Charles. I'll get you some answers.
What the hell are you doing?
Why are you killing those bison and leaving them to rot?
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it, tell us or you're dead.
Oh, okay. We were paid to kill as many as we could and make it look like it was Indians.
Just kill him, Arthur.
No. Please, don't kill me. I'm begging you.
Don't you ever do this shit again.
All right, now get out of here.
Just don't shoot me, mister. I got a family.
Then run away.
Why did you do that?
He didn't need to die. Maybe he'll go tell his friends now what happens to poachers.
I've seen enough of this. I'm heading back.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything worth taking from their camp. I'll catch up with you later.
Damn. Poison throwing knife. In close combat altercations with wildlife, the hunter can often become a hunted if an animal is not dispatched quickly. Throwing a knife at an animal works. However, it may result in the loss of a very good knife if the animal flees with it still buried in their hide. This recipe will help drop an animal in a matter of seconds. How to prepare. Take the throwing knife and carefully rub an oleander sage plant along the blade, store, and satchel. Outdoorsman's tip. No water can be found for days. Do not substitute drinking liquor, salt water, urine, or blood, as they bring on delirium. All right. Man. I mean, I think you spare the guy there because obviously he's trying to make a living for his family. Maybe he doesn't really understand why what he's doing there is terrible, you know? And I agree with Arthur. Like, maybe he goes and runs off and says, like, don't do this shit. Damn. Paid to make it look like Native Americans did it. That's, not great. Not great. Oof. Man, what a stream. We had a lot of stuff happen tonight. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you leave me a comment down below. I love reading them. Is there anything you thought was funny? Anything that you want to comment on? Any questions that you have? Please take a second to drop a comment. Please like the stream if this is something you enjoyed. Share this with people if you think that other people could benefit from watching these streams. And make sure you follow me on the socials that are linked down below in the description.